back to the setting.
Okay, so we walk out there. We wake up early. I woke up at 4:55. I woke up.
Yeah.
Got breakfast. I woke him up. We left the house at 5:15. Left the house. Got gas on the way there.
Got out there before.
Got out there. No birds gobbling. We were there before they were all woken up.
They stopped gobbling
Great.
at 8:30.
So we sit there. No, it was 7:30. Birds stopped gobbling. There was one over at Gary's. We were trying to call that one. It was just in that field right by his house. So they didn't want to come over. That one didn't want to come over. So we went back to the opening of the power line, just sitting there. But we kept in the woods a little bit. Birds gobbling, birds gobbling, birds gobbling. Then they all just switched. All of them shut up. All of them. We're sitting there. Like 8:30, 9 o'clock, I hear boom, boom over across on the power line by Chris's over on the other side. We're like, I'm like, this is over. It's just all bad day, man. It's not a bad day, but it's just like, oh my gosh, frustrating. So then about 9:30, Henry's sitting over there in the sun, so I come over in the sun, lay my hat on my head, take my mask, put it as a pillow, and I fell asleep, and I wake up at 10:30, and I hear,
and I'm talking
over there on Chris's, and then I hear, and it's him calling this turkey. And apparently,
I came over the hill.
Walked up the hill. You know, right there on Chris's, that ravine, the big steep one. He walked up the hill, and it popped up, and it was sitting right there in the trail.
And it saw me, and
it started trotting, and it started walking away. Then I'm sitting there, so I wake up and I hear this. So I run around to the buddy stand, and I'm sitting there listening. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna move because I'm gonna hear that gunshot and Henry get a bird. I'm gonna be like, he did it all by himself. I keep hearing calling. I hear the bird go. I mean, this bird is literally like Henry goes, chuck, chuck, burr, burr, and I mean, he's fired up, like ready to go. He was searching. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go back to the power line and watch the edge just to make sure he doesn't come back out and stays on Christmas. Then all of a sudden I hear it, and he just shuts up. That bird just shuts up. Henry keeps calling nothing.
I'm like up by the
So I text Henry, hey, stop calling. Wait a little bit. Why don't you just let that bird come to you and try to find you? And he goes, well, if I can call one in, being a little snippy, see, if I can call one in, I can shoot one too by myself. And I go, okay. So then I go, he goes, the bird walked away. And I go, oh, okay. I go, so where are you at? So then this is like 10:40, and I walk around back to the buddy stand. And before I get to the buddy stand, I'm like, that bird, there's a bunch of sign down at the bottom of the hill that we've seen poop, scratching, tons of stuff. I don't know if that's just that nested hen. I'm just going to grab the gun. Just to put it right here on my chest. Just to hold it. Just to walk back just in case. So I mean, the buddy stand. That's where I did it. Walked over into the where all of them converge. That stand where the tree fell down right at the tip. I step and I see two black spots walking.
It's in the back of the truck.
See two birds walking, and I'm like, I see two. One just sticks its head directly up, and I go,
no, I'm serious.
I look up, and I go, please be redheaded, and it's bright red, and I'm like, and it's really big head, so I go, oh, that looks like a bird, and then I see the one behind it, and it's moving like a big bird, pulled up right at the base of the neck, boom, and it goes,
you killed one?
Killed an 11-inch beard.
Come on, it's in the back of the truck.
Bring that video.
Let's
Is it
go.
still videoing? The camera's still going?
Hey, guess what? Guess what?
Okay.
I shot that bird. Well, it didn't even move. It was 45 yards.
Video of your path
45 yard shot with a 3.5 at that black shell I found. Stuck that first one in there with that shot right on the base of the neck. Pull the trigger. It just goes dead. Okay, then I see the other bird
GoPro.
run.
No GoPro.
Yep, it's sitting right in here.
Yep. But you know what?
But we got tons of pictures.
Yeah, I know. Good.
Tons of pictures. That other bird walked away like this. Didn't even putt. Dad. See the bird. Dad.
Hey, wait. George, wait.
3/4.
Thought you were talking to me.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you got it in there. Good deal, listen. Here, George. George.
I go, hey.
Was Chris even there?
Nope, he was off for work. And I go, hey. I sent a picture and I said, hey, thanks for letting me come out and shoot this bird.
Holy shit. 11-inch dude, 1 3/4 bird.
I was wanting to get it in the back of the truck, but that's okay. Here's the little brother.
Got a beautiful thing. Wow.
Hey, go lay it in the back of the truck. I need to lay it back in the truck so I can see the beard and everything, because the beard lays in it. But that's
We
cool.
got pictures.
How heavy do you think it is,
That thing's,
Henry?
it's heavy.
50
Feel it.
pounds? Wow.
Maybe. Not even.
No. It's probably
19 to 22.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you're
I
not
don't think it's
struggling to
25.
carry it.
I think it's 20s though.
It's
What's
11
up there?
years, dude.
Well, you need to weigh
I
it.
know.
It's barely 11.
You need to get
like
your.
the first one
Don't you have a
did.
bungee
It's not
weight?
bigger, but it's definitely.
Hey, don't you have a bungee scale you can
I
hook
was
that on?
so butthurt. I was
Like a
so
fishing scale or
butthurt when
something?
we shot it because I called the turkey
See right there? You
Okay,
can
here.
actually see where I shot it, right there.
Nice
I
shot.
called this turkey in and I chased
I
it.
literally,
and
I literally thought, man, I should probably grab my gun when I,
They
Yeah,
are
I
the
stole
biggest
his car.
spurs I
Yeah.
think I've ever seen
One
on
and
there.
three.
nope, the one on the first bird is bigger. It's 2.5.
They're not 2.5.
Yeah, that's what that guy said. It was like 2.
Well, we can look. They're up there. I thought they
But
were
look.
like an inch and 3/8 or something. That's an
Wait,
inch.
wait, wait.
About 1 3/4.
Yeah,
Okay, where is
about
it?
right
Just
there.
about.
Just about 1, 3, 4.
1.5,
Okay.
basically.
5/8,
Okay, what
an
about
inch
the
and
beard?
5/8.
What about
the
the beard?
beard's
Let's lay the
11
beard.
inches.
Let's lay the beard on it.
It's
Have
11.
you sent Tom a picture of it?
Nope.
Well, we're gonna post this on YouTube, the Davis Theater, just like
Flip it
his.
over. Flip it over. So there's 55, 54. So 1, 2,
10 inches.
3, 4.
Why don't you just go to
5,
the number 1?
6.
Just turn it around.
There
go
is
to
no
the
number 1,
There's
Mom.
Oh, there's
it's a
number
broken
1.
old tape measure.
Well, you maybe go to the least.
But look at that waddle on it, dude.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
do it on an even number. 40.
That's a beautiful bird.
It is. I just hear a
That's 11.
gunshot,
That's
and I'm like,
48
it's
there.
across the- I'm
Oh, yeah,
sitting there
that's 10
thinking-
Yeah,
inches.
yeah,
That's almost 11.
10
I'm
and 3.
sitting there
I said
thinking-
10
It's
and
between,
3/4.
yeah, it's
I said
11.
2
I'm
and
sitting there
3/4.
on a tree thinking,
But-
and I'm like, "Ain't your shit,
Yeah,
bro?"
but did you do it from here?
And
Yeah,
next
from
thing
the
I
base,
know, I hear
right here.
George screaming.
We'll get the beard off of
Henry,
me.
I literally go like
over
this.
Here,
I
there's
did-
another bird.
I was coming over to Henry because
Or
I thought it was at the
something
bottom of
like
the hill. I literally thought, I should probably grab my gun. There's so much sign down there. He was calling. Maybe they come around. I mean, I literally took my gun off, walked, and I see 2 black things. I'm like,
Were they both toms?
both toms. Fucking floppy.
Did you run up there and try to get the other?
He ran away.
I was like,
I pulled up, and that thing just...
next
that guy-
time, Henry will walk with
Full
you.
neck stretched out.
You could have
looking
went
at him,
boom,
I go,
boom.
I saw that head, big head. I'm like, boom, and that thing goes. Didn't even like flop really. Just
dropped, and then when I started walking over,
when it
there,
got over, it started doing the flop thing. I'm like, okay, so I went and stepped on its head and it passed away. But
Nice bird.
that look.
You got some pictures we
Oh.
posted out.
Oh, wait, oh, wait.
I'm surprised you didn't.
Let me
huge
see, let me
fan.
see.
I'm
Let me
surprised you
see.
didn't see it on
Fan it.
George's Instagram. He already posted pictures.
Yeah,
of
we've
it.
been
On
waiting.
there.
Yeah, we were
We've
waiting
been
till we got
we're
home
doing
to
a
surprise you
dishwasher.
guys.
But that's okay.
His dad
You
said,
gotta
"Did you shoot a
turn-
bird?" And
Hey.
I totally avoided his question. I just said, "We're on
Yeah,
our way
I
home."
told your mom they didn't answer, so they must not have killed one.
I just said,
I
"We're."
said if they
on our
killed
way
one,
home.
I'd probably heard about it.
That's a fucking hook, man.
Yeah, you
Those
just
are
heard
some
about
hook
it.
hooks.
He tried to hook it on a tree.
No, it was one of those where it hooked and then the tree was real soft. And it slipped.
No, it's the spurs kind of flexed a
They
little
spread
bit.
That fan out there. Oh, I've got all kinds of pictures of you in
Here.
the back of this truck with
Here,
turkeys.
Henry,
My
lift
very
the
first
head
turkey
up so you
in
can see the
back of
beard.
this truck like
Oh,
that.
there you go.
Your shadow is laying right on the bird.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Nice job, boys. Teamwork all the way.
Yeah.
Major teamwork. Roosting all
We
night
don't
long.
think that was the bird I was talking to, though.
But it
It's
doesn't
not the
matter.
bird I was
You
talking
roosted all night last
No,
night.
there was 4, I think. Because I think there was another Tom with the Tom I was talking to.
So there was 4 toms on.
It's just a process.
And we could never
10
get them over there before.
Hey,
they would always
hey,
stay
Get down there with
Hey,
your brother.
hey, 10:54. I looked at my clock and I was like, these midday birds are freaking great.
We sent it to Chris, and he was like, "It looks nice."
I posted every. I put it on my Snapchat story. I put it on Instagram. Look at all these. Look at these.
This is
beautiful
on
birds.
the pad, Henry. On Davis Duo. Put it on the
I-
YouTube. Okay.
No, when I walked over there, I was
George
first
can
off.
do it. It's his
That's
bird.
fine.
I knew it wasn't.
But it'll
I-
be 10-minute
I knew
video,
it
it'll be
wasn't a.
perfect.
Fishing this Tom?
Go ahead, send it. But I knew it wasn't a hen, but I was like, I really, you know what, how you are, like, you would shoot a Jake, but you really don't want to shoot a Jake at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get
If you can kill a mature bird, you'd rather a mature bird. And I walked over there and I didn't see the beard, but I saw the light blue head and the green head. I was like, okay, it's at least I know 100% it was not a hen. And I knew it wasn't a hen before I shot it. But I walked over there and I was like, oh, there's no like real beard on it. And then I go like this. I flip him over and this thing goes poof. I was like, okay, that's Gobbler.
Look how shiny.
That's beautiful. Shiny feathers.
That's
Yeah,
a
it
great
took
bird,
George's
baby.
calls, so
Hey,
He
I
was
killed this bird with
callless.
no calls.
Healthy bird.
I had a slate call here,
Looks like
but the
turkey
stick
for the
left in.
weekend.
Hey, you know what I have?
Turkey and mushrooms.
I don't know.
Wild
but
turkey and morel mushrooms.
when I took those calls and I started hearing that gobbler gobble,
job.
I was like, I got
good
so
job,
much
good
confident in my calls.
I know
was
that's
like,
exciting.
It is.
Especially the way you get it. The
Oh,
way
yeah.
you get it's always
Last
fun.
night?
Process. It's all
No,
the
it
process.
wasn't last night.
Yeah, tonight we're gonna go try